Well, Juneteenth, of course, commemorates the end of slavery in the United States. So what better way to honor that day than hearing the actual stories of those who were formerly enslaved? A very special performance will combine those narratives with music for a one-act opera. It's called Tangled Roots, an opera in one act, brought to us by the Authentic Opera Company. Carmen Bell, she is the founder and artistic director at Genesis. He is performing in the show. Welcome to you both. Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks you for having us.
Absolutely. Carmen, let's talk about this show, what people will pull out of this.
The one thing that I want our audience to do is to be able to hear firsthand accounts from former slaves. During the 1930s, they had the Federal Writers Project, where they went, writers went across the South and all of the different states and interviewed them in their homes. And they were all at different ages around that time, basically in their late 90s. But just to hear like what their experiences, the thing that comes out the most is the way they were resilient and how they went through those different situations, but they handled it different. Some of the narratives have humor, some of them are more serious, but it's a way to give breath to their stories.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, the stories themselves have to be so powerful, but then let's talk about the musical element and what that brings to this storytelling.
Well, a part of our history, just American folk music in general, which African American music is a part of our American folk music. Folk music itself is just a way that people tell their stories. So throughout our whole country's history, especially with this being our 250th anniversary for it, the music tells a line of stories as well. Starts with the African American spirituals, which actually has big tie-ins to classical when we do recitals and stuff, stemming from Burleigh and the Fisk singers, all the way through. There's some jazz elements that come into play, civil rights music, hip hop themes. So it's a little bit of everything.
Yeah. Not a traditional opera in the sense, right,
No.
that people are going to get. So Ed, let's talk about your role. What are you doing in this?
Well, I'm doing a spoken word piece in the beginning. I am a hip hop artist. I also teach a hip hop class, social justice through a hip hop lens. Cool. And so this just, when Carmen reached out to me, I was like, yeah, this is the birth of hip hop. So I'm also playing a part.
Okay.
So that's Arnold Braxton. I don't want to give away too much of his story, but I will say that he helped a lot of people through the Underground Railroad while himself stayed enslaved for multiple years before he sought freedom. So this is dope. That's what I'm gonna say. It's an honor for me to be a part of this. I love Carmen's vision, and I'm like, yeah, I'm with it.
Mm-hmm. I love that. And this is exactly what you do.
Yeah.
For the public.
Yeah.
Talk to me about, what it means to you to play this and to bring together something that you are passionate about anyway. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm also a community organizer, mentor with Speak It Forward. So we're talking to the youth a lot. And one of the themes is mass incarceration, things like that. And so just doing the history of what enslavement and bondage and how people had to fight for that. But then Juneteenth representing that piece of the people in Galveston, Texas, particularly, that they knew, but the union hadn't been there to stamp the approval. So a lot of people stayed enslaved for 2 years later. So it connects with me on a very personal level from the community work that I do, as far as like, did you know that people have been fighting for this long and the things that it takes?
Yeah,
absolutely. So thank you.
And that's the one thing that's really cool about the music is that all of us have different backgrounds. So absolutely. I was a vocal performance, so opera is my major. Yeah. Travis, Leon Williams, who's also part of the cast, is currently performing with Detroit Opera Theater. Okay. Rufus Ferguson and Jordan Hamilton.
Amazing Jordan
Hamilton have, jazz and all kinds of different backgrounds. So that's the cool thing about this. Yeah. It's it has the structure of it, but it's also infused.
Yes.
I love that.
Similar to
Yeah.
the stories.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
All different stories, all different
Absolutely.
music, bringing it all together to share one crucially important story.
Yeah.
Thank you both so much for being here. Let's talk about the details. If people want to catch this, what do they need to know?
Well, it is on Juneteenth, so June 19th at 7 p.m. at the Playhouse Theater on K College's campus. Shout out to our partners, Face
Yes.
Off Theater and the Arcus Center.
Yeah.
We're also having a little, if you want to come out and have a little conversation, we're having a pre-concert talk at 6 p.m., which is Kick Back and Converse with Ed Genesis.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
afterwards, we'll be going down to Dabney and Company.
Yeah.
So if you want to come out and meet us, or if you're interested in ever getting involved in some of the performing arts in our area, you can come and connect with us.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
absolutely.
And this is all free.
Yes, all free, totally free.
Thank you both so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you
for
for having
doing
us.
this. There you go. Tangled Roots, an opera in one act. 7 p.m. on K College's campus on Juneteenth, Friday, June 19th. It is completely free to attend. We'll be right back.